Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Citizen. As you can tell, we are not in the Starlancer. Some things happened. I was off camera trying to do a couple things. It exploded while docked, which was kind of okay, as it was docking, mind you. So like I was putting it down the elevator, it went boom. So that was telling me that I should have went with my original plan. So we're doing my original plan. What that is we have the Carrack. We will be living out of this Carrack. We will be doing everything as the mobile base as much as 4.1 allows me to do it. With that, we're just gonna head inside, close that. I'm gonna give you a really quick tour. I have done nothing with this place. Eventually I'll probably decorate it up, but for now, I'm just going to show you what all we're packing vehicle-wise, and then we're going to start kind of what I intend for this part of the series. Also, Iris has been updated again. I finally got that pass done. She can generate missions now, just arbitrary missions. They're basically everything Centaurian aligned, so they can range from 2 SCU up to 124 right now. There's probability weights on what she can give, so there's some randomness to it. Everything else, as you can see, we got our C8X in here, matching blue paint. We're just gonna go ahead and open that because we're gonna be leaving on that here in a second. We'll go down this way. Go down to the subdeck. So yeah, I'm going to be using that off and on. Right now she's set to within like anywhere from like 5 minutes to an hour to just give me a mission if there isn't one already there. So I can always ask her for one if I want something a little bit more flavored and RP wise. Oh, that's right. I put it back here, I think. So yeah, there's my most hated thing in the world. No, I did not spend real money for it. I paid the 75,000 UEC for it because I refused to give CIG money for this thing. I have it just in case I need it for some cargo loading. I've never loaded cargo into this Carrack. In fact, this being my oldest pledge ship, I've rarely used it. I've never really had a purpose. I've always wanted to use it how I'm about to, but yeah. So that's down there in case I need it. I probably won't. It's probably going to end up in a way more than it helps, to be honest. Head out this way. We got this big boy and a bike. I'm thinking about trying to fit a rock in here with this, meaning I'll probably have to drop the bike and slide the whole lot over. So possibly get this guy to here, and then maybe the rock will fit next to it. If so, that means I can actually do some mining things or whatever else just using the Carrack and still have this guy around because he's potentially going to be useful. In fact, I could use him for what we need to do right now, but I'm going to take the C8X because I don't want to move the whole Carrack back to Microtech. But in the future we'll use it. So let's go get in the C8X. My plan basically is to run Banu Dude missions and probably the other collection, the research one, because that fits with the organization's lore pretty well. So we'll end up doing that. I need to. I have the small tractor on me, don't I? Yeah. I need to roll back to the armory if I can remember it. This is engineering. Never been back here. Yeah. What's in lower engineering? I have not explored this Carrack that much. Like you said, it's my oldest ship. It's arguably one of my most favorite things. I've not really tinkered with it. What? How was I reaching that from here? Okay, we're just gonna get away from that death trap. Ooh, component stuff. Open. Fuel tanks. And a fuse board. Sweet. Alright. At least I know that fuse board's there. This is not supposed to be toward the Carrack. This is supposed to be getting the C8X and go. I'll learn my own ship at some point. You would really think I would know this thing better, but... yeah. Let's get out of here, get back to Microtech. I really wish you could close this from the outside, but... the general odds of somebody finding the ship is really low due to how I tend to like space myself away from anything popular. Not saying it's impossible. Anything is absolutely possible, particularly in this game, but I don't have to worry about the door open so much. If I get super paranoid, I'll just go close it. Like if I was on a planet and not in the middle of open space, I would close it. Landing gear. All right, we need to get to Microtech. I have the other 2 items on that list. We're just KH3. Except we're gonna have to get fuel when we get there. This is a bit of a trip. All right, so let's get going. I don't know if you noticed, the X1 is black, but everything else I've tried to make match blue. So, ship's blue, we're blue, Gray Cat's blue, lots of blue. All right, big girl, we'll see you in a minute. I don't know how much I'm going to use Iris in this particular one. Maybe a little bit. Nothing necessarily wrong in that front. She is very much a part of this YouTube channel as much as I am at this point. Just as I'm coding her, there's some things that conflict and some things that don't right now. So if she tries to run something, she might try to run something else that closely matches, and yeah. I'll fix that logic pretty soon. I'm also importing the largest database of location everything into her memory at this point. And I mean, it is a massive file. It's basically got all of the primary points. I've already got most of the primary points in. Then it'll be secondary points and then places of interest. So just a lot of POIs, cave destinations, stuff like that. It's a lot of data, but in the end, it's so she can be a little bit more self-sufficient, particularly when I'm mentioning data things. So, like, if I want to find a location that's near us that I can land at for fuel, she can just give it to me by searching her own data without really needing to ping an outside source. The real purpose of that in the end of the day is when we get base building, I can add base locations for her. So let's say Centurion gets big enough to actually do what I want and kind of have a reasonable footprint everywhere for people. I can just add those locations to her and then better keep track using her of what certain locations may need. Like where I, as the technical CEO of the org, can go help and do or divert people to go do. She's very much intended to be integrated into everything I do with Star Citizen. So that just makes sense to give her extra control there. Another reason I'm not necessarily using her a lot with the commands that she can do, like the custom ones I have, is I have not made a serial or data entry for the Pisces yet, nor have I tied it specifically to the Carrack. The Carrack is set up, but the Pisces isn't. Neither is the Gray Cat. The X one, amusingly, however, is, and that's because I was using it before these two. So when I get all of that in, I can have her activate this ship as the one that we're currently using. She can be a little bit smart about mission generation that's that way. Because if I ask her for a Centurion mission and she gives me something that's 120 SCU cargo, I can fit 4 back there at best. So we would have to go back, grab the Carrack, assuming I'm not in it already at the time, and then go run that cargo. Luckily, I think the mission that she has already generated, I didn't clear it like I usually do during testing. I think it's just 2 SCU of something. And I don't know if her summary feature works, but we will try it after I get this Tundra Copian Horn if we have time. If we don't, then I'll just do it in the next episode. I'm going to try to cut these things down to about 30-40 minutes if I can. If we end up super long, that's fine. But by and large, I want to move it down to about 30-40 minutes. I could, in theory, also stream with her, but I haven't really got that super set up too well right now. So that is a definite future want. Because ideally, I could just turn the streams into videos. If I could just sit here and stream doing this for a couple hours or something, that'd be great. But right now, we stick with the episodes. These are a little bit more dynamic. I'm still endlessly fighting with audio, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, Iris is doing well on a lot of other fronts. I really do need to update her PC, but that is just going to be a fight that has to happen at some point. Right now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, she's running on Llama 3.8b. I want desperately to put her on Gemma 3.12b, as it has a lot of little features in it that she could utilize. I cannot run it on that PC. The 2080 Super will not run 12B at all. It gets really sad and generation is super slow. So that is a future Iris upgrade. Let's ping this way. No, that's deliver shipment. I don't want deliver shipment. Ping this way. If there's any luck, we'll get on the day side of this, but I highly doubt it. So as if we find these things quickly, I'll just keep this going. If we don't, I'm just gonna end up cutting till we find the Tundra Copians. Is it still daytime? Sweet. I don't necessarily know where these guys are gonna be, but I'm just gonna assume they're in the grassy area. So we'll just head down and hope for the best. Here, I'll get cruise. I didn't buy the flight blades for this. Probably should have, thinking about it, but they're adding them to Inverse Store's next patch. I've been playing on 4.2 a little bit. I couldn't stream it or couldn't record it initially just because I'm part of the NDA Evocati. But it's in Wave 2 now, so technically I could record it, just haven't bothered. One thing I will warn everybody about is radiation. It will melt your skin off really quickly. It is not forgiving. Let's cut that off. Go fast and scan a little bit. But yeah, it's not good times. There's a lot of ships over there, but I think that's the Whoa, slow down. Well, that was easy. Question of the day. Do I just shoot them with the ship, or do I get out and shoot them from the back of the ship? Do I have enough ammo on me? Maybe. If I die, I'm just... Here, let's do a couple things. Let's cut our speed so that I can do this. Iris, lower the landing gear. This might be a terrible
landing
idea.
gear deployed. You're all set for a smooth descent, Davith.
They are there. I don't want to spook them by getting too close. I really could just shoot them with the ship. I don't know why I'm getting out. Gently.
Landing complete.
Yay, we're down. Cut engines.
Engines offline.
Also, this is not the medic version, so if I die, I'm literally spawning back at the Carrack. Ah, well. Okay. Open. That is not what I wanted. Hello? Aminal friends that are not friends? I'm doing this the dumbest way humanly possible. I recognize I'm doing this in the dumbest way humanly possible, but you know what? It's fine. We're having fun. Okay. Friends are over there. Thought they were a little bit more up the hill, but I guess I'm wrong. That is a long run back to the ship. I don't know if sneaking does any good. Okay, back to the ship. And when they start jumping into space, we're just going to go back to the ship. I've killed 2. You guys still chasing? You are still chasing. Also, I didn't have as much ammo on me as I thought I did. That jump height, though. Next. All right, look, guys, we got 2 ways to do this. I'm not gonna have enough ammo to kill all of you, which means I'm gonna eventually just go into the ship and start shooting at you. I would rather just run around and get these 3 and just leave and leave the rest of you alive. But I don't think you're gonna let me do that. So, yoink. Give. And then I got 18 rounds left, guy. How do you want to do this? The good news is I don't have to run up there if I can kill you. Nope. 7 rounds. What? How did you... What? Okay. Well, that makes my life easy. Alright, you get to live. Goodbye. Okay, let's that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Let's just fire up the engines and
Take off.
get out of here. I'll just raise the load. Crap, I should have let her do it because now she's going to be kind of out of sync. Hey Iris, for your notification, I just raised the landing gear myself. Do not do that task, and next time I tell you, don't tell me that they're already down because they're down because they're not. I probably just confused her more than myself. Alright, I gotta...
Understood, Davith. I'll follow your lead. Next time, I'll ensure to confirm based on the current state without overriding your manual inputs. Your precision always takes priority.
She took that a little wrong, but that's okay. I was just notified. Nah, whatever. I sorted it, I think. I probably when I go land to get fuel, or can I just get it from dude? Let's go find out if I can just get it from dude. Because he's close. If I can just get fuel there, then I'll just get fuel there. But yeah, if you haven't done it yet, that is roughly how you get Tundra Copian Horn. Copian. I'm still in atmosphere? Oh yeah, I guess I am. Get up to 11, 12 something. There we go. I got this snaggle stick at the new Babbage. The new Babbage little food stall where you can get the plushies and stuff. Those are there. I ended up getting the coffee. The coffees at any of the Alroy's kiosks. I got mine from Terra, the Terra jump station jump point, because I was out there anyway getting fuel, so I just stopped by and grabbed that. And then the Tundra horns, just go to KH3 like I did, or the other. I think they can be around the other data center that is in the more tundra part of Microtech. KH3 is just the one I remember from getting them a while ago. I've never done Banu, dude. I was trying to do the other collect thing and I ended up getting the wrong stuff. Or not enough of it. One of the two. I don't remember. I do not remember. Alright. Let's just go ahead and kill that. I'm gonna have to start getting upgrades for this because I'm going to be using it a lot. It is technically, the little C8X is technically the primary ship out of this, unless I'm using the Carrack. But as much as I love the Carrack, it is also not super suitable for little tasks like this. Like taking it all the way out to Microtech down there to do that task would have been about 3 times longer than just grabbing the C8 and going to do it. It's just I'm assuming that's abandoned. Might not be, but I'm assuming it is. Iris, request landing permission.
Landing permission requested. Awaiting confirmation from ATC. They're likely routing you to an available pad soon. I'll monitor clearance. Let me know if you need further coordination.
Iris, my dear, I do not expect you to know how to get around this place, because I don't know how to get around this place, and quite frankly, right now, you know less than I do, so... What I do know is I probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Oh, how nice of him. He gave me the extra large hanger for this little guy. All right, that works. Or does he have nothing but extra large hangers? Eh. Hey, lower the landing gear for me, please. Hey, she remembered.
Landing gear deployed. You're clear for touchdown, Davith. Smooth landing ahead.
I love it when she mirrors the on-ship voice. And let's kill that speed. Just kind of drip down. I need to get dual sticks again. Mouse and keyboard's fine, but I missed the the finer control I get off dual stick. Shut off the engines for me.
Engines powered down. You're now in a safe, powered off state. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I need a lot, Iris. Closey. I only parked 800,000 miles away. It's fine. Am I still even on the pad from back there? Wait a minute. What? Eh. Deliver shipment 549. I'm assuming that is using the Centroid. I'm assuming that is using the Centroid of this place instead of actually being the proper marker. Hey, the doors are closing. I really don't know. Is she in the actual landing space? No. Okay, I'm gonna go fix the ship. I'll be right back. You guys won't miss anything. I'll just cut back to me going back over there and trying to figure this out. There's a ship out there. Hi, friend. I moved it to back here, which is about the same distance as it was from there, because I was still technically inside the thing. I don't think it helped, but for some reason it registered as I asked for permission again. So I think at this point it's just the server being a little bit buggy. The good news is if it really kind of messes up somehow and I lose the C8X, I can respawn it really quick. So I'm gonna guess that I just take this stuff, dump it on here, and hope for the best. Just hoping for the best. One, two, three, one. Confirm. Yay stuff. Yay stuff. Okay, we did that, now what? I guess we can look around. I earned a hat. Yay. Accept. Hello. Look for hat. I usually go to this corner because this is where everything spawns. Hat box? Hat box store. This was probably there to begin with and I didn't see it. I said store, not okay. Just making sure. All right, well, while I'm here and stuff, let us go see if anything seems appealing to me. Also, let us go see if nope. Holy sweet lord. Rayari, I will help you soon. This one is the one that aligns with the org a lot better. This man has a lot of stuff. This one's easy, painless. Could probably actually do this one between other things. Just be an Uber driver for this guy. DoorDash. Ace Interceptor helmets. That one's kind of expensive. Considering you're not really making money off these, you're just getting items. Some of these are actually really kind of like some of the the weapons. The ship weapons are going to get kind of expensive for what you're getting back. Maybe. I don't know. We can definitely play Gopher for some of this stuff. I don't really mind. Could be fun. I have to figure out where to get a lot of these. I know where to get the repeaters. I don't know if I have enough MGP to get the White Yellow favor though. So we might be blocked on some of these based on that. Make Space Navy armor. So what's in here? What do we got? Cleaning devices. Yeah, that's what those are. A lot of subscriber store stuff. I want the swords. Give.
Welcome and thank you for your pleasant visit, human person. I am recent addition to your human system and bring many items from my time in your empire and the protectorate. Please, relax, don't kill, and invite you look around. If you have things to trade, even more fun.
Okay, so at least it shows you what some of the things he makes are. Yeah, I know he's been out for a minute. I'm slow on the uptake of these things. I have this already, thanks. Ew, fancy.
Nice, yes, I make it.
Do you make it? Or do you steal it and then paint it and then like hot glue some stuff onto it and then sell it as something special?
This inspired by all accessory of mine. Similar line, yes?
Almost feel like that should be a movie. I mean, I don't mind the ruggedness of them, but okay. That's a lot of stuff there, guy. Why do you need the berry flavor? I guess, never mind. If you are making it, then that is giving you something to drink while you... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. There's a very large version of just that. I want this. I have nowhere to put it, but I want it. And then this place this side just looks empty. Nope, that is not what I wanted. That is also not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yep, empty spot. Future expansion of things. Alright, so what did we do? We already had 2 items because I cheated. Not really. I just got them before I started recording because I knew I didn't want to have to run around and do all of that too. Not for the too easy to get the items. People probably understand where to get the Tundra Copian now, but you really, just in case, there's a quick live reference. I'm talking, good sir. I just don't. This is not making me like it anymore. Honestly. It is also, man, I hated the ACUs. And all this does is remind me of the ACUs. I did not like this pattern. Sigh. Oh well. I have that one, I think. Not the rest. Like them though. It's hard to find gear for some of them. That's a neat little stand. I want the little tank models. All right, so basically it's get favored, do things. We're gonna add this to the rotation. I'm gonna start doing a lot of things than just hauling cargo. We will have those. Yes. Give so many things. Look at Moby. Okay. Look at Moby. Let us look at Moby, good sir. It needs to be listed the same thing as what's on that sign. One Polaris needs something special. 24 SU of... So he wants Quantanium. There is no way that tracks, because not unless Quantanium is like super crazy, ridiculously hard to get now. I guess transporting it, well, no. Yeah, I know you got contracts here. I'm talking and thinking. Maybe. And that is assuming it is an actual Polaris and not like Genie Wish Law, where he gives you that just in Polaris form. Because there's got to be a difficulty curve to that. You just don't hand out a Polaris for 24 or something. So I'm missing something there, but I don't do mining a lot. It's funny because I really like mining. I just don't have a ship that does it. Frankly, I would rather this over the Polaris, to be honest. I like this stupid thing. And the tree. What tree? Stairs are here. All right, let's go ahead and we'll ping by Tressler. We'll get gas. We'll go back to the Carrack, and then we will end this one. I will see you guys at either Tressler or the Carrack, one of the two. Hey guys, we're back, and gals and everything in between. We are just now getting into Tressler. I'm gonna get gas, and then I'm gonna break this video up because we're at 47 minutes. It'll probably be about 42 or something after I'm done editing, or it might be more, or it just might end up 47 because I won't stop talking. I want to show off the little mission thing that she generated, so I'm just gonna do that in the next video, and these two are gonna come out like one after another. And then I'll probably just do the whole living out of the Carrack thing, and we'll just dynamically have little adventures. But she did generate a mission. I think it is within like what I could do in this, so it's a good example of that actually working. Where am I going? Why am I going down there? Slow down. I keep forgetting where the pads are on Tressler. I don't need the hangers, I need the actual pads. That's why I was going down there. The shiny lights distracted me. Pads are usually on the... Might have just been heading right for them. But pads are usually on the... There they are. Nope. Stop. 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 There you go. Lower our landing gear, please.
Yes, Davith? I'm here. What do you need?
The TTS didn't grab. Lower our landing gear.
I'm listening, Davith.
Eh?
What's on your mind?
Technical difficulties. Lower our landing gear. There it goes.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Standing
And
by for your next request, Davith.
Complete.
It's kind of why I need to update my computer too. I mean, it runs the game fine, it records fine, but like it uses this. It uses the GPU, even though it's very low overhead on it for the voice recognition. So sometimes it does what it just did. That is also why she usually has like a 6-second delay in response, because that side I think is using CPU, and this game is kind of capping it out a little bit, particularly when I'm recording and doing other stuff. So let's go ahead and get our fuel. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Bottom fuel is at 100%.
Later.